Hi everyone and welcome to the show. Today we're going to learn how to talk about going to the doctor in English. Learning to talk about your health in English is really important. You can tell the doctor how you feel. You can also ask for help when you need it. So let's get started. When it comes to visiting the doctor, being able to communicate effectively is crucial. Imagine you're in a foreign country and suddenly fall ill. Knowing how to describe your symptoms and understand the doctor's advice can make a huge difference. In this episode, we will cover essential phrases and vocabulary that will help you navigate a medical appointment with confidence. First, we'll discuss how to make an appointment. This includes calling the clinic, stating your reason for the visit, and understanding the available time slots. We'll provide you with sample dialogues and common phrases that you can use. For example, you might say, "I need to see a doctor because I have a fever," or "Can I book an appointment for a checkup?" Next, we'll move on to the actual visit. We'll teach you how to describe your symptoms clearly, whether you have a headache, stomach pain, or a sore throat. Knowing the right words can help the doctor diagnose you more accurately. We'll also go over some common questions the doctor might ask, such as, "How long have you been feeling this way?" and "Have you taken any medication?" Additionally, we'll cover how to understand the doctor's instructions. This includes interpreting medical advice, understanding prescriptions, and knowing how to follow up if needed. For instance, if the doctor says, "Take this medicine twice a day after meals," you'll know exactly what to do. By the end of this episode, you'll feel more prepared and less anxious about visiting the doctor in an English-speaking country. So grab a notebook and pen, and let's dive into this essential topic together. Your health is important, and being able to talk about it in English is a valuable skill. Let's get started. Let's imagine your name is Sarah. You're not feeling very well today. You have a headache, your throat feels sore. You decide to call your friend David. You want to ask for his advice. Let's listen to your conversation.
Hello, David speaking.
Hi, David. It's Sarah. I don't feel well.
Oh no, what's wrong?
I have a headache and a sore throat.
That sounds like a cold. Do you have a fever?
I don't know. What should I do?
You should see a doctor. It's always better to get a professional opinion, especially if you're not sure about your symptoms.
You're right. Thanks, David. I think I'll go to the clinic this afternoon.
Later that day, Sarah decides to visit the clinic. She feels a bit nervous as she walks in, but she knows it's the right thing to do. The waiting room is filled with other patients, each with their own concerns. Sarah checks in at the front desk and takes a seat, flipping through a magazine to pass the time. After a short wait, a nurse calls her name and she follows the nurse to an examination room. The nurse takes Sarah's vital signs and asks her a few questions about her symptoms. Sarah explains that she's been feeling under the weather for a few days, with a sore throat and a bit of a cough. The nurse nods and makes some notes before leaving the room, saying that the doctor will be in shortly. A few minutes later, the doctor arrives. He greets Sarah warmly and reviews the notes the nurse took. After a brief examination, the doctor confirms that Sarah has a common cold. He reassures her that it's nothing serious and that she should rest and drink plenty of fluids. He also prescribes some medicine to help alleviate her symptoms. Sarah feels relieved to have a diagnosis and a plan to get better. She thanks the doctor and heads to the pharmacy to pick up her prescription. As she leaves the clinic, she feels grateful for the care she received and hopeful that she'll be back to her old self soon. Section 5. Important words to know. In this section, we will explore some essential vocabulary that you might encounter in a medical setting. Understanding these words can help you communicate more effectively with healthcare professionals and better understand your own health. Let's learn some important words from the conversation. These words are commonly used when discussing health issues, symptoms, and treatments. Knowing them can make a significant difference in how you manage your health and interact with medical staff. Fever. A fever means your body temperature is higher than usual. It is often a sign that your body is fighting an infection. Fevers can be caused by many different factors, including viruses, bacteria, and other pathogens. When you have a fever, you might feel hot, sweaty, or chilled. It's important to monitor your temperature and seek medical advice if it gets too high. Cold. A cold is a common illness that can cause a runny nose, a sore throat, and cough. Colds are usually caused by viruses and are highly contagious. Symptoms can vary from mild to severe and can include sneezing, congestion, and a general feeling of being unwell. While there is no cure for the common cold, rest, hydration, and over-the-counter medications can help alleviate symptoms. Cough. A cough is when you force air out of your lungs. Coughing is a reflex that helps clear your airways of irritants, mucus, or foreign particles. There are the different types of coughs, such as dry coughs and productive coughs, which produce mucus. Persistent coughing can be a sign of an underlying condition, so it's important to pay attention to the nature and duration of your cough. Medicine is something you take to help you feel better when you're sick. Medicines can come in various forms, including pills, liquids, and injections. They can be prescribed by a doctor or bought over the counter. It's important to follow the dosage instructions and be aware of potential side effects. Medicines can treat symptoms, cure illnesses, or prevent diseases. A clinic is a place where you go to see a doctor. Clinics can provide a wide range of healthcare services, from routine checkups to specialized treatments. They are often more accessible than hospitals and can be found in many communities. Visiting a clinic can help you get the medical attention you need without the long wait times often associated with emergency rooms. Clinics can also offer preventive care, such as vaccinations and health screenings, to help you maintain your overall well-being. Section 6. Can you say that again? Now let's practice some common phrases for talking about how you feel. I have a headache, I have a sore throat, I have a cough, I have a fever, I don't feel well. You can use these phrases to tell the doctor what's wrong. Section 7. Your turn to practice. Now it's your turn. Can you write a short dialogue in English? Imagine you are talking to a friend about feeling sick. What symptoms do you have? What will you say to your friend? Have fun practicing your English. Section 8. See you next time. That's all for today's show. I hope you learned some helpful English for talking about going to the doctor. Join us next time when we will learn how to order food at a restaurant. Remember to keep practicing your English. Bye for now.